Okay, here's my last tip on how to get the most out of your little baby compressor, and that is to get some proper fittings. The astute among us might have noticed that some of these fittings here look a little bit different from normal. Now what is that? Well, these are Milton V fittings, not your standard industrial ones. So this is an industrial male coupling here. You get these in the the typical like packs that come with the air compressor, and they're pretty ubiquitous. But this one, for comparison, is the Milton V male. Focus, you fuck. God. There we go. Good. So these are both 1/4-inch MPT, but you can see just how much bigger the Milton V one is, right? It's a lot wider cross section, and it will flow a lot more air. So for the places where it matters, I swapped out industrial fittings for Milton V's instead. So for the inlet here, Milton V. For this outlet, running at tank pressure. If you're doing that, you're obviously running a more powerful tool and want to be using the bigger fittings. And then over here, I gave myself one Milton V female fitting, and then kept one standard industrial one, just for running the regular crappy stuff like dust guns and all that jazz. Now I have the option of picking either one on the regulated air here. I also put the Milton V straight in line with that manifold, just to point that out, because having one fewer turn would also reduce the amount of resistance the air has when flowing to your tool. Now, as for the female fittings, they are also different. So this is the industrial one right here, and this is the Milton V. And the Milton V has the extra bonus of kind of locking back in place. So when you want to plug it in under pressure, you can almost do it straight one-handed. Underneath enough pressure it's difficult, but it can still be done. Whereas with an industrial one, it is way, way harder. Where'd that go? It can be way, way harder to plug that thing in under pressure. So that is another bonus of these ones in particular. Now, as for the cross compatibility between these parts, there is at least some. So a female Milton V will take a male industrial fitting. This will fit together, but it's a little bit leaky, okay? But it will still work. And apart from that, you don't get any other crossover. See, it doesn't pop out quite as nicely. Like this male Milton V will not fit in a female industrial. But, at least you get that much, so you don't need to swap over every tool in your shop immediately to using all Milton V fittings. And also, you don't have to use these ones in particular. I just use these because I read somewhere online they're good, and I've been using them for, 2 years or so, and yeah, they're plenty good. But if you want to get Provost or whatever the fuck, I don't care. Just get something better than the industrial ones, because the industrial ones are garbage, okay?